Why is it that we equate wealth with security? When history shows, again and again, just how fragile it really is. What happens when the systems we rely on for that security begin to falter? Does it take the collapse of a system to remind us that wealth can't summon rain or make the earth fertile again? Because the things that truly sustain life endure every economic crash and outlast every rise and fall of empires. We were promised a wet spring this year, but we're still waiting on the rain to come. The prolonged dry spell means that bushfire season has arrived early. Though I've lived abroad and traveled the world, I grew up not far from here. The vast expanse of this country means that many rural areas were never connected to mains water, so we had to rely on harvesting rain. It was then that I learned that water was wealth. The wet season meant that food could grow and life could be lived without restriction. When the dry season came, we felt it. Every drop of water was used with care. We would bathe with a cloth and half a bucket of water, and then pour what remained over the garden. But this life wasn't easy, and as soon as I was old enough, I moved away to the city, searching for an easier way of life. I earned a university degree and entered the corporate world. But drought has a long reach in Australia, and it still found its way into city life. Water restrictions were imposed nationwide, and food prices climbed as farmlands struggled to produce in the dry conditions. Eventually, I moved to Scotland, drawn by its endless rain, which I saw as a kind of wealth that no currency could buy. The rain there was nearly constant. Distant hills overlooked a terrain of endless green. Raindrops glistened on cobblestone streets, reflecting the warm light of cozy bars. Trees grew straight and silent into the blanketed sky, not having to contort themselves in competition for their needs. It was my Eden. But corporate life followed me there, and with time I began to realize that I had only traded one set of hardships for another. While it offered a steady paycheck and air-conditioned comfort, within its glass towers lived a different kind of poverty. The poverty of personal autonomy, of natural light, and of mental peace. When I returned home in 2019, it wasn't planned. Life had shifted in ways that I had not expected, and home was simply where I landed. At first, it felt like a step backward. I returned to these dry seasons and the slower pace of life. But I gained a renewed appreciation for this land, a especially in 2020 when life changed for so many of us. I began to accept that every place carries its own unique set of challenges. And the question wasn't how to avoid hardship, but which hardships we were willing to live with. I found that I could live with the challenges of this harsh environment more easily than the challenges of clashing egos, long commutes, and the continual poverty of time. The challenges here, the heat, the isolation, the cycles of scarcity and abundance, remind me of something that every society forgets in times of comfort. That real wealth has little to do with money. There's much talk these days about the rising cost of living, unsustainable global debt, and the uncertain future that our younger generations are set to inherit. These forecasts can sound grim, but sometimes it takes the illusion of security to crumble before we understand that we can't eat money, that real wealth can't be erased by inflation or lost when markets turn. So what would hold value if money fell? For us here, wealth means a steady season of rain. It's water in the tanks to see us through the dry season. It's our physical health, the strength to build with our hands, to water the garden, to tend the land in the rising heat, and to keep showing up for it even when it asks more than it gives. It's learning new skills like how to improve poor soil, grow food, mend things when they break, and make something beautiful from what we have. It's relationships, having people we can trust, people we can share with, people who will be there when we need them, and especially when we don't. True wealth isn't stored in banks or printed on paper. Money only measures what can be bought. But value is measured in how long life can go on when buying stops. I often think about how fragile the world of convenience really is. How many of us could still make things from scratch and grow food, build shelter, barter our skills, if the invisible scaffolding of the economy swayed? This is partly what called me back to this way of life. To learn again what sustains us. Because when money falls, value remains. In economic crashes, wealth simply shifts from the abstract to the tangible, from numbers to soil and sunlight and human hands. Those who hold real value are not the ones who hoard, but the ones who know. The ones who can nurture life, share resources, and restore what is broken. Perhaps the real currency of the future won't be money, it will be trust. And to truly invest in the future will be to build on the things that endure when systems fail. Food, skills, land, health, and belonging. And maybe, when the rain finally comes, we'll be ready. Not just to receive it, to understand and fully appreciate its worth. If you enjoyed this video, I warmly invite you to subscribe. This helps YouTube recommend my videos to more people who may need a bit more peace and encouragement in their lives today. Thank you for being here. You are truly appreciated.